Looking for a quick adventure? Join us as we spend an amazing afternoon in Jerome, Arizona. Not every adventure has to be complicated, long, or off-road. Today we decided to spend the day in Jerome, and we had a great time. We loaded up the truck, and after my father battled it out with Loki for the right rear seat, we headed out. Before we realized it, we were at our destination.
Can you go around the other side? Ah! Jeep! Bang.
First. Oh, gotta get a little data in, right?
Yeah.
The other side. Move the other side. You hear me? You want to stand in? Go move.
These things could be banging all over the place, Joe.
Hang on.
Get lucky move.
Nestled high up in the picturesque Mingus Mountains, this former mining town turned artist enclave is quite a sight. With its winding streets and charming vintage buildings clinging to the hillsides, Jerome has a unique charm. As you explore, you'll come across eclectic art galleries, funky boutiques, and cozy cafes, and of course, pubs. It's also famous for its haunted history. The panoramic views from the edge of town are breathtaking, offering a glimpse of the vast Arizona desert stretching out beyond. Parking here can sometimes get tricky, as it's a small town with narrow streets. The easiest place to park is in a large parking lot at the far end of town, beyond the firehouse. That is where we parked, and then we walked into town.
You gotta keep an eye on that because the unleveled ground is it's a lot of rain.
We didn't explore the whole town on this particular trip. Although my father was a trooper, walking the sloped streets is a challenge for him. After walking the main street for a bit and peeking into one of my favorite old-time saloons, we decided to have lunch. We climbed a couple of set of stairs and made our way to one of our favorite places, which not only has great food, but a great dog-friendly outdoor deck. Let me introduce you to a culinary gem nestled in the heart of Jerome, Arizona, the Cornish Pasty Restaurant. This foodie haven brings a taste of traditional British comfort food to this mountainside town. Inside, you'll be greeted by a cozy and inviting atmosphere. We chose to sit on their outdoor deck so Loki could join us for lunch.
Really? Posing.
What am I into eat?
The star of the show is their signature Cornish pasty, a delicious handcrafted pastry filled with a variety of ingredients, from tender meats to fresh vegetables, all encased in a perfectly flaky crust. Although this is British comfort food, the options were flavors from around the world and included a large selection of vegetarian and vegan options. They also had a nice selection of craft beers. take a look at the place inside. After our meal, we made our way to our favorite pub, the Wicked City Saloon, just a couple of doors down. This tiny saloon is filled with a big and inviting atmosphere. You have to make a stop here if you find yourself in Jerome. We never failed to visit when we were here. After sampling the craft beer and having a great conversation with the owner, we decided to call it a day. We made our way back to the parking lot, but not before Loki encountered a local witch. Although I'm not entirely sure, I think in the end it was Loki that put a charm spell on her. After a stop at the public restrooms by the beautiful firehouse, we made our way to the parking lot and headed home with another day full of great memories. Thank you for letting me share this great little afternoon with you. I hope it made you think of a trip you plan on taking soon. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe.